ask for it. Oh. Okay, but first I think we need some introduce, and I remind you what is the world Wi-Fi, what do we do, for what, and what is our place in the new world of sharing economy. Maybe you saw this presentation already. I said above collaborate consumption. You know that fastest and with a fast scale project was in sharing economy, and World Wi-Fi is one of next steps to sharing economy. We built worldwide free network. We don't build some hardware hotspots. Hotspots already, Wi-Fi networks already exist. You have seen this picture. In any place where people live, for last 4 years we can see ninefold increase of Wi-Fi hotspots in the world, and most part of them is private hotspots. You know about monetization. You know about 53% of people comes to internet throughout Wi-Fi. And you know that we give solution to router owners, connect their routers to our platform and earn income. For advertisers, we save history of all advertising companies. For users, we give free internet. We have big experience in this market. We have 2 existing companies. Radius sold hotspot solution. Adrienta sold advertisers, and World Wi-Fi is next step, and we scale it to private routers, and we can scale it worldwide. For advertisers, we save history for all advertising companies for each hotspot, and you can see that you can see previous conversions and previous data. You don't lose your budget to test some channels, and if you sell some goods, you can choose category of these goods, and you can see which hotspots have good conversion for these foods. To go to market, we use a referral program. We understand that sharing economy is and decentralized economy is now decentralized company need to give most part of income to customers, and our company, our team just gives solution, technical solution, and we know that our community will build this network and scale this network, and 95% of income we give to community. How it works? You know, the first you can connect your router, only use invitation. You will pay tax from all your income, 25% to invitation owner, and you are invitation owner too. You can give this invitation so many people as you want and earn income from all of them. And on pre-sale and ICO stage, we gives first invitation for all who buy tokens more than for $15,000. And one more thing, many asks us, but signal of my router is very weak. Nobody looks at except my neighbors and or my family. And we have solution. Radio physicist connect to our team, and tonight in Moscow, morning in other countries, and day in other countries, I want present you antenna, patented world Wi-Fi antenna. Look for it. This is very small device, but then when you use it on the roof of our building, 14 floors, we covers area before building, and it's amazing. I can walk the street and speak on my phone in Wi-Fi network, and it's very simple. It works, and we will send these antennas to all people who buy tokens more than 1 Ethereum or 0.1 Bitcoin. All technical all technical data about this antenna we will give in nearest press release or articles. It's very cheap, and we will sell it for our community and for all other people. Okay, just introduce antenna. Okay, we have win-win solution, and in fact we can cover by free Wi-Fi all the world. You know about our team. We're already in connection. You know about our advisors, of course, and some advisors for local countries. You know that now we're in pre-sale stage, and just 12 days for in Moscow, 12 days for start token sale. I leave a link. This is a link for users who invites this live stream. You can earn special bonus when you buy tokens. Okay, thank you. Let's go to questions. I think it's the most part of our live stream. Okay. Can I have details of any intellectual property which the company has created, registered, or applied to register? Of course, I show for you antenna, and now we are registered. Now we have patent for it, and I think some papers, some documents. Just wait, we can add it to our chat. I think for today or tomorrow. Stay tuned, you will see all these documents. What's the vesting schedule for team and advisor token? Team is 5%, advisor 3%. We hold it for 1 year. Freeze it for 1 year. Was your smart contract audited by independent cybersecurity company? Yes, two companies, IEBZ.net and Quantus.bis. Do you have a working product available for test? Yes, we have available for test product. We have two companies who works in this market. Now the most our purpose is to scale it to all private routers. But if you have some routers, for example, Mikrotik, you can connect right now to our platform and you can see how it works. And you can add to beta test, and as soon as possible we give for you potential for test on existing routers and hardware. Any more questions? There are many existing terminal businesses. For example, do you have sufficient management strategy for Japanese companies such as Docomo and SoftBank? What do you mean terminal businesses? If you say about telecom companies, yes, we have a very simple solution for all of them. Our first referrals is like franchisee for these companies. Now we start technical pilots with companies from Saudi Arabia. Now works with Mexican companies. Our technical CTO Yuri works with companies. We work in Russia with company Altegra, one of the biggest telecom operators, and many others is in Waitlist now. I'm not sure that I asked for your question, but I not fully understand what do you mean that terminal business. How then and what cost I can sell my investment? Can I resell coins or token? And if so, are there any limitations to my ability to resell? Of course, we go to exchanges after token sale, and you can sell your tokens in any time after go to exchange. To exchanges we go at end of May or start of June. Now we have don't remember how it names. Wait a minute. Yes, we have offer from HIT BTC. Valid to 15th of April. And I'm not sure what we go to HIT BTC, but we works for different exchanges. We works now with Hobby and other exchanges. I don't see some troubles for it. And of course, because token is part of our platform, you can buy advertisers in our platform for these tokens. Any more questions? Many people asks about tokenomic model for our platform. I'll show you tokenomics model. Видно эту точку? Okay, it's very simple. In fact, we have a few sides of okay. We have few sides. We have router owners. We have advertisers. We have world Wi-Fi platforms, and we have a market. How it works in usual case? Advertiser buy tokens on the market, and use these tokens in world Wi-Fi platform, but advertiser, it's a transparent operation for them. He using previous part of budget, he use just fiat. We have exchange inside, API to exchange, and we can change tokens to fiat and go it back. Advertiser buy tokens, buy transparent, very simple and transparent mechanism, and pay buy tokens for advertise for each point, many points of course. Using world Wi-Fi platform for this operation. And router owners sell tokens on marketplace and go to fiat and have various income. It's very simple model. In this place, our company, World Wi-Fi, we take 5% of our profit. We accumulate it, and we decrease volume of tokens in the market for each transaction. On the exchange, it's time and cost of tokens. Exchange, we need this picture, but in fact many cryptocurrencies and tokens have very much volatility because not so not so much volume of money on the market, and sometimes you can see picture like this. It's a bad picture for us because for advertisers very good when we have rise but not volatility. That's why we use this part of tokens to sell it and buy it from the market to decrease some volatility. And of course we decrease volume of tokens on the market and raise the cost of one token on the market. It's very simple model, no difficult solutions. It's existing previous things. Okay, I look for other questions. What legal protection may or may not be available in the event of fraud, hack, malware? We try to do all possible for it, but if you forget your password, we can help you. If you believe frauds, sometimes we can help you, sometimes we can't do it. If you know, in our chats many announcement about too much fraud and other. Just use safety places for save your investments and save your passwords and your wallets. Blockchain is safety, but just people is not safe. What is the main pillars of World Wi-Fi? What differentiate it from the competitors? What kind of competitors do you mean? Somebody said that SpaceX is our competitor, but it's a nice idea, but in fact SpaceX is our friend and partner, because we solve different problems. SpaceX solve problem, give internet in places where we don't have internet, but we solve problem, give internet for free in places where we have existing internet. It's different problems, and we use different solutions. We just collaborate Wi-Fi networks, and SpaceX built space Sputniks and other technology, and I think in future when SpaceX works, it will work with World Wi-Fi. What is the business model of World Wi-Fi? I said for you, and I write for you tokenomics. What is the role of blockchain technology in World Wi-Fi? Few roles. The first, token is a transaction utility transport token, because advertisers can use it to make advertising in many different countries, and it's a simplest solution for it. The second, we save in blockchain hash of database for advertisers, and we can show for advertiser that all data is correct and not corrupted. And the third, in blockchain, it says blockchain is the simplest way to realize a referral system. Who will use that token? Advertisers, and I think some guys who want to trade on exchanges. Why did you decide to launch ICO, and why do you need the public token sale? It's very simple. I already said that we need community to build this project. We give for all of you for free technical solution, and we give for you possibility to earn money to start your business inside this platform, and we need community of token holders interested in rise of this business. Maybe you know Uber lost above $500 billion to go to market. By using community and using referral, we show that we can go to market by not so many investment, but Uber takes most part of income to itself, but we give this part of income to you. There do you see the value of your token in the medium to long term and the ultimate benefit for token holders. Today, the mid-market price of 10 targeted advertising impressions in Wi-Fi networks is about $0.3. Therefore, the initial discount is applied to token price specific for token sale. It's the first. The second, when volume of market is rise, cost of token is rise too. Now, for example, some advertising companies buy our tokens like a future for advertisement. Looking forward to the future, what is the world Wi-Fi's plan after the ICO? After ICO, we start our platform for all in June, and I think that nearest time we scale it for many places in the world, because we already have asks from Pakistan, from India, from Mexico, from Africa, from Saudi Arabia, and it's big telecom companies need to work with us, and of course we need community. We work with many people, and I'm sure that they is interested to increase the volume of our market. Wait a minute. No questions. How much a token costing at the moment? Now it's 10 cents for token. I'm in Canada. Hello. In Canada is Larry Cameron. You can contact him. He's a very interesting man. How do I push case token to get a router? Wait a minute. You don't need to push case token to get a router. You can use your existing router. We already said, already said. Okay, more questions. On what exchanges will your tokens be listed? I said that we work with many exchanges. I can say for you. Now we speak with Hobby, KuCoin, Upbit, BitZ, HitBTC, Bbox, Liquid, Gate.io, Livecoin, Cryptopia, X, Tidex, Zex. My colleague Dmitry works with these exchanges to list on part of them. Hello, Saudi Arabia. Is there a minimum token amount that you have to purchase? No, we don't have a minimum amount. We are interested in a big community, and not so many people have much money. And you can connect us, join us only for example, $1. But of course, you can understand that Ethereum takes some tax for transaction. Many Japan questions, and my colleague asks for it in Japan. I will ask him what expanding the business. Expanding the business in Japan is more difficult than in other countries. What do you think about it? I think it doesn't matter for us because Japanese people will expand business in Japan. We just give a solution for free for all. And if you're businessman in Japan, you just use our technology and make business and earn the most part of all of money. That's all. And for example, in Saudi Arabia is more difficult expanding business than in Japan. But guys from Saudi Arabia have simple solutions for it, and they expand business in Saudi Arabia. We don't need our team and our company in each country. We will after ICO and after start a product, we will do some learning centers and some technical support, some media support for this project. But it is your business, guys. In your countries, just work for it, and we will build worldwide Wi-Fi network together. Uh, at what rate will the token be converted? What do you mean? What means in what rate? I don't understand this question, sorry. Nikolai, maybe you explain what do you mean? I will promote you on my website and my social media fan base as well. Thank you. It's very good idea. We're glad for all who wants to promote us. Many people said for us that we have a weak marketing for ICO, and with many time and in many places we speak about product, but we're bad sellers. Okay, just help us. we need any helpness for it. Why do you think World Wi-Fi will be successful? I don't think I'm sure for it. It's we go to the next stage of economy over the world. Then starts telecom and internet, we looks for boom of dot-coms. And now we can see that most successful companies in the world is the companies with works in sharing economy. And now we go to sharing economy over the world. We make one more step to sharing economy, and of course we will be successful because it's a very simple solution for all. How will you develop World Wi-Fi in Japan? By community, possible by you. We give for you solution, and you rise with business in Japan. Can you give any information on your partnership with Cisco and ASUS? Okay, it's very simple. We already works with Cisco routers and other hardware, and it's operators hardware, and we works with Cisco last 2 years. ASUS now we works with ASUS for make software for ASUS routers. I think it's possible. I think in future you can just buy ASUS router in your market with World Wi-Fi sticker ready for World Wi-Fi. But we works not only with ASUS, we works with many manufacturers of routers. They understand that it's a good idea for their business to sell more routers, and we understand that for us it's very good because simplest way to go to World Wi-Fi is just by router. The link as well. The link of course well, but it's not only the link or ASUS or any other TP-Link or other manufacturers. Today we works with OpenWRT software, and if you know, it's most popular open source software for router, and it's existing for many routers, many models of D-Link routers and ASUS routers and TP-Link routers and Netgear routers and other. And we works with OpenWRT. It's simple. It works now. Thanks. No problem, Gerbert. You can ask something else. What means will be not cover Saudi? We will cover in Saudi Arabia. Now we speaks with telecom companies from Saudi Arabia, and few days ago we start a pilot project, and it works. I can find wait a minute. They tested point by the LAN. It's okay, all works. It's okay, it works. When Wi-Fi will cover Western Asia? It depends of you. For example, if we will see that in Western Asia we have a big community, it will be fast. If we don't have a big community in this place, it will be more slowly. But it will be worldwide, I think, nearest 1 or 2 years. Well, I can show you. What speed should I be using up and down? I just check, wait a minute. Oh, you mean speed of, you mean your bandwidth, I think, yes? It doesn't matter. We don't have any permission or any conditions in terms for it. But you need to understand that if you use very small bandwidth in a place where other people have a big bandwidth, I think not so many people will use your router for connection. But if you, for example, in a place without any bandwidth and use a small bandwidth, of course, many people will use your connection. Currently with the reseller of Waitlist. What do you mean? What do you mean currently? I want to ask you all if you have some relations and maybe you have some contacts in telecom operators in your region. You can help us to connect. This link is ISP. I am with. That's fine. You use this link. It's okay. Now we make a wait list for beta test, and in this list we ask you for a model of your router, and the most popular models will start first. Many Japanese questions in chat, but I don't know Japanese language. My colleague helps me. some dear 818 LW, but willing to upgrade. If I remember right, this router can use OpenWRT software. No problem with this router. Some people ask how we can qualificate routers for advertisers. It's very simple. We just using CPA model, and if you connect your router to our platform, we already can give many advertisings on this router, and after some time we will know how many people connects, what kind of advertise they like, what kind they don't like, what they buy, what they don't buy, and we qualificate your router and show this information for advertisers, and after it advertisers buy P2P advertise on your router. It's very simple. Hi, I wanna buy. It's very simple. Hi, just buy it. And you can use link for bonus, World Wi-Fi bonus, and for few next days you can earn special bonus for tokens when you buy it. Thank you so much for all wonderful information. It's no problem. You can ask me anytime for it in chats, and me or my colleagues can help you. I think you have some technical skills for your questions. Maybe you are interested to join our team as a tester, for example. Okay, any other questions? Competition with big internet giants and telecom operators, which already providing free Wi-Fi bonded with our service, is a huge risk to this project. Why? Cyber threat, security abuse of Wi-Fi network also is a risk. No. We have some cases. How I sign up to be tester? Just use a form on our site or write to the chat. For competition with big telecom providers and other. Maybe you know, but now for telecom providers it's very difficult to sell internet, to sell wire. Many people look for internet like for the water. Is something simple, something cheap, or not so cheap, but sell of it is more and more expensive. We test in some homes with providers if it's possible to give internet for free and earn money for advertise. And our tests, our cases show that for providers more profitability to give free internet with advertise that sell it. That's all. If we, for example, we are competitors with telecom providers on other. In this case, he will not go to us to start projects and pilots with us, but now we work with many of them. I live in a great location right next to a hotel, restaurant, and public place where people picnic in the summer. I'd love to be a tester. Welcome. What about security? If I share my Wi-Fi with some stranger and if he does some illegal stuff, who will be responsible? It depends of your country's legislation. In some countries, it doesn't matter for all. In some countries, we need to identify all users who connects to Wi-Fi networks. In Russia, for example, we need identify all users, and our company Radius Wi-Fi have existing license and other loyalties for it, and we have a technical solution for it, and we can give this solution for all our partners in any countries to identify users. And if somebody makes something illegal from your network, we just give to police data, and they find this guy. It's very simple. Will the router use more electricity? Why? No. Are you planning to list tokens on any Japanese exchanges? Yes, of course, we're planning it. How are you going to serve the relevant ads to users? I said we just test all points because community in one Wi-Fi points is stable, and we can understand that, for example, in an expensive restaurant, people buy expensive things. In students' home, maybe students buy pizza delivery. In airport, people like games and other things to spend the time because they are in waiting stage. We just tested with CPA model and have existing data. Not sure if the team can realize projects. What are your background? Very very fine questions. Our background. I'm a technical man. Now I'm a CEO, and I works with business last few years. But I write my first software for ZX Spectrum when I was 12. Our CTO Yuri Polavinkin is he works with in many Wi-Fi projects. For example, he works in Wi-Fi project in Moscow Underground, Moscow Metropolitan. We have few existing companies in Wi-Fi market. We have Radius Adriant. In usual IT market, we have, for example, Jack IT. It's IT integrator. My partner Jan Sipiashvili have big experience in business and in investment. I don't know what team can do it better with our team, because in this case you need experience from different areas. You need the Wi-Fi experience, you need IT experience, you need business experience, you need ads, advertising experience. We have all parts of it. We don't have so many marketing experience, but we work for it, and to our team joins many people with marketing experience and help us for it. For example, we never did live streams before, right? Don't know for it. What is it? For what? We have chats. As a technical man, if you want to ask something, okay, ask us in the chat. For what? It's in Moscow is 5 at the morning. I need to sleep right now, but we're in stream, and I see that it's a good idea. We will return it in nearest time. We have all experience to build this project, and I know what team can do it better than our team. I don't know team better team for it. Would be allowed to install an amplifier to extend my signal over the town. Wait a minute. You don't need amplifier. I already shows for people. We have this. Part of our team is radio physicist. Valery Belosov is radio physicist. Is antenna to focus your router signal, and you can cover big place before your building. It's inside solution. Of course, it's it's not a serial product, but it's very cheap, and we'll start it in serial very soon. And we have outdoor solution. It looks like this box. And you don't need an amplifier, you just using this antenna, it works. Or many some other antennas, but we test it and we will patent it. It's a very good solution. I was a multi-million-dollar business manager for over a decade, now running my own. I have lots of marketing experience, advertising, customer service, etc. It's amazing. Welcome to our team. I think we need in which country you live? I think we need more more private speaking for it. Okay. Canada. Oh, it's nice. We already have part of our team in Canada. You can meet Larry Cameron. He exists in our chats. It's very good. I think in Canada is a big interest to this project. Welcome. Not so simple solution, but we'll try it. Is it works? Fix it. You're back. Okay. Uh, it's extra solution for out. Okay, but I don't see more questions. Maybe you want to ask something else? Uh, fix it, fix it. It is much better right now. Oh, yes, it's right. But what about the questions, guys? It's what do you see as the source of value for each token? Uh, Wait a minute. I need to be sure that I understand the question. What is what do you see as the source of value for each token? Since I'm not sure why people would buy token. Uh, what is the source of volume? Then you buy something, you need maybe some income or other. We have a very simple model to increase the token cost. We have a simple model to use this token for advertisers. Uh, what kind of volume you need more? Uh, that's all. I think it's our business model. It's a very simple model. We don't imagine something unexisting. Mm. One more questions. How to fund? Yeah, it's very simple. Just go to our site, register, and you will see wallets to funding. It's a special wallet for each customer for security purpose. Uh, After ICO, we will send tokens to wallet what you used for paying. That's all. It's very simple, like in any other ICO. Okay, okay. There is a project based. Most part of technical team is in Moscow. We have a company in Singapore, uh, and now we works with lawyers to companies in Delaware and in Switzerland for future development. No, it's good for different markets. Then could I expect a response for my application as a tester? Uh, Wait a minute, I need to be sure that I understand the question. I understand. I think 2 weeks and we can work as a with a tester. But if you're using Microtik, you can work right now. Just write that you want to test on Microtik router, and you will see all of it. Will you be making partnership in Turkey, one of the biggest emerging market in the world? Do you have any plans of visiting Turkey as a team to promote yourselves? It's good idea to visit Turkey. I never was in Turkey. Will you be making partnership? Of course, we're open for all partnerships. Welcome. Uh, don't know works with now with somebody from Turkey or not, but I can check it. Okay, I think it's all questions. I like to remind you that now we can give some bonus for guys in this chat. Link you will see below the video. Welcome, join us. It was a good stream. We find, I think, new part of our team, and we understand that many people in Japan want to work with us. Okay, so read the white paper. Okay, thanks for broadcast. Hope you get some sleep. Yes, I will get some sleep. Uh, Wait a minute, just one more question, I think. Yes, I can explain how we do it technically. We just make software for routers. This software, uh, how it works, it's very simple. Somebody connects, router looks for new connection, asks our server what kind of advertise we need to show to this guy, or maybe we need to identify this guy, and our server sent advertise to this router, and we show advertise, and this customer have internet. If you want a special technical accuracy, just write a letter, for example, or ask in chat, and we will send you more technical accuracy. Uh, who do you target as a Wi-Fi sharer? Can you describe a person demographical perspective? Who do you expect to use your product the most? Of course, the first part of our customers is bit technical and businessmen, and we understand that it's telecom operators. Uh, can you describe personal demographical perspective? I don't fully understand this. What do you mean, demographical perspective? Uh, I will check it. Google, it's a very good solution for translation. No, I don't understand this question. What mean demographical perspective? Uh, who do you expect use your product the most? The most, I think it's public places in some touristic cities. It's the first, the most expensive auditory, and in future the most part of internet is cheaper and cheaper day per day in the most part of the world. We have solution to make it free. Okay, it's just next step. Something is cheaper, 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 and free. That's all. Answer the question. Okay, thanks for all. I really need to get some sleep for today. Uh, okay, let's. What? Oh, whoa. We can. Wait a minute. What are your biggest challenges? What is your biggest challenges and opponent? Uh, who do you foresee as the biggest opponent in this ecosystem? What could be a threat for you? I'm not sure that I can speak as well for it because I think it will depend from countries. In some countries, we have telecom operators, one operator for all country. It's monopoly. It's very difficult market for us. But even for these operators, we give a very interesting solution to monetize free Wi-Fi. Maybe another technologies, for example, LTE or other, but in the world is not so many places with LTE, but very too many places with Wi-Fi, with already wire internet. I think I'm sure that it's a blue ocean, and in nearest future we don't see some problems with competitors because most part of this market is free, and I'm sure that I have seen a few projects uh, maybe our possible competitors, for example, Yungo, different business model, many different other things, but guys go to this market together. Uh, but I think it's a very big market, and it's 330 million of routers. It's amazing market, and many companies can work together on this market. No, like Uber, for example, yes. In any countries, many taxi aggregators, not only Uber, but market is very big, and we have existing place for all of them. Okay, okay. I think okay. Let's stop now, and I remind you above bonuses, above some special for you. And if you have some more questions, just send it to us, and we will make new stream in nearest time, and I think we will see more and more questions to ask. Um, thank you too. It was very nice. For me, it's first experience in live streams. Maybe it was not so fun for you,
No ladies, no jokes. Sorry. Okay, but we works and send your questions to our chat. We will collect it and we will be ready for next stream with many questions. Okay, thank you very much. Join us. Don't remember about bonus. Welcome.